Aquarius. What's up, Aquarius? Welcome to Seven Heaven Tarot. That's Addie or Atticus. In this video today, we're going to be asking about your ex. I've been getting some messages and I think it's time to do the reading. How this is going to work is it's going to be Aquarius versus all the signs. So whatever sign you're dealing with, Aquarius, everything will be timestamped. Head into the description or the pinned comment to find the timestamp for the sign you're dealing with. This works for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Also for cross watchers. So the roles will just be reversed. Cross watcher, find your sign and the timestamp, and we'll go from there, okay? All right. So first up would be Aries. Aries. All right. What do we have for Aquarius dealing with Aries, or vice versa? All right. How do they feel? Okay. So they feel the Wheel of Fortune, Aquarius. Wheel of Fortune. Or Aries. We have the Star at the bottom of the deck with Temperance. Look at all this major arcana. I'm feeling like your person misses you and they are hoping for another cycle with you. Okay, let's look deeper. How do they feel? How do they feel? They feel like the connection has definitely ended. The death in the lovers. Okay? Aries is not happy. We have the Star card here, so they have hope, right? Maybe they're thinking that with all this major arcana, you know what I'm just realizing? A minor arcana hasn't even hit the board yet. It's all major arcana. You have rocked this person to the core. They are lost, devastated. All right, I am seeing hints that they're going to come through, but we'll touch on that in a bit. How are they viewing Aquarius? How's Aries viewing Aquarius? They're viewing you as the Queen of Swords. So they may think that you're still upset with them. They think that you have a good head on your shoulders, that you might be acting in the energy of head over heart, right? The Queen of Swords uses this sword to cut out all the negative, toxic energy in her life. Maybe if this was all their fault, they weren't expecting you to love yourself so much or to take such a stand towards your own happiness and self-respect. All right. What do they want to say? What would they like to say? What would they like to say? And next, we're going to look into any secrets that they could have been keeping from you. What would they like to say? What would Aries like to say? So I'm just going to be very brutally honest with all of these messages. Sometimes I try and sugarcoat things. Your person is thinking about your body and your sexual chemistry. Okay, take what resonates, but your person is kind of a horn, coming off as a horn dog. But that was just one small message. That doesn't mean that that's all they're thinking about, but that's something on their mind, all right? We might be able to get back to what they're thinking about, but I want to move forward to, I've got a whole list of questions. What secrets they could have possibly hidden from you? Don't worry, the cards will tell me if they've been truthful. Three of Swords. Perhaps this individual that you're dealing with didn't have their heart on their sleeves. Maybe they hid exactly how heartbroken they were by this connection. And if you knew that they were heartbroken from the connection, then they were double that or triple. Okay? All right. The best thing that this person could receive right now is contact from you. They would view it as the ultimate wish fulfillment, just FYI. All right. Let's ask another question before we move on. I've got a few questions here, like, are they stalking you on social media? What are their biggest regrets in the connection? What are their future actions towards you? Will they reach out? All of these are great questions. If you would like answers to any of these specific questions, that will resonate even more if I'm reading for you individually. You can contact me for a personal reading. My email is in the description. All right. There, I'll be able to create a private video just for you, answering all the questions that you've sent me in the email, getting very clear, concise messages. Okay, let's look. Will they reach out? So your person is focused on work right now. They could also be a parent, but that's a side note for some of you. Your person will reach out, but it's going to take them some time. They are hurt and afraid of rejection. And in the future, they're going to try to actively move on, but it's going to be difficult for them. And the first opportunity they get to slink back into your energy, they will most likely take it. Like I said, if you want to get specific on this energy, you can contact me for a personal reading. My email is in the description. If you'd like to support the channel, all that info is down there as well. Go ahead and subscribe at the read and hit. Comment and let me know if you want this person back or not, or if it's a no. Hit that like button while you're down there. What the hell? Always a pleasure to connect with you and your energy. Feel free to check out your other placements in the reading. They could resonate as well as your person's other placements if you know their astrological placements. That goes for you as well, cross watchers. All right, moving on to Taurus. Taurus. Okay. We're doing good. Taurus. All right. My Aquarius is dealing with a Taurus, or my Taurus is dealing with an Aquarius. Uh-oh. How does your person feel? The Tower. Okay. I've been studying the cards. I've been doing tarot for years, but I've been studying the cards in depth, all the way back to their origin, and I've been learning a lot, like the Tower. It used to be referred to as God's house, right? And in the olden days, it spoke to a safe place that is no longer safe. All right? Your person's safe space, you were your person's safe space. Look at this energy. We have the Hermit, the Two of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Is your person blocked, or have they blocked you? Regardless, the Hermit here, both of you are taking a time out. And there's some kind of blockage, something hindering you from contacting one another or having clear communication. We have the Wheel of Fortune here, though, as well. This is good for the connection. This is fate, karma. But there is a good chance that this could come back around. Not necessarily for a whole new full-blown relationship, which is possible. It's up to you. But for a conversation, for closure, for whatever reason, we'll continue to dig deeper. What do they want to say? All right, what do they want to say? They're very confused. They're so confused that they're trying to prevent that from leaking into their lives, all the confusion and chaos. So they're trying to keep a very crisp appearance. Your a coping technique your person could be utilizing is taking care of everything, taking care of their finances, taking care of themselves, making sure all their ducks are in a row so that they, excuse me, so that they don't completely feel like, got to be careful not to touch my mic. So they don't feel like their whole life is unraveling. Okay, let's see. How are they viewing you? How are they viewing you? They are viewing you. Oh my. We've got a lot of things here. They're viewing you as their ultimate wish fulfillment. Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. This individual wanted to live with you. They wanted a legacy with you. There is a good chance that you could make more money than this person and they appreciated your stability, or vice versa. Take what resonates. If they didn't make more money than you, then they took a lot of pride and comfort in sharing in that abundance with you, right? They're viewing you as angry, number one, or upset, but also as the Empress and the Queen of Swords. So they're viewing you as a level-headed, grounded individual who really, I can't even say more positive things about the Empress, right? It's all the good things. They're viewing you as beautiful, as abundant, as intelligent, but they're also viewing you as cold and detached. The Queen of Swords, she uses this sword to cut out all the negative energy in her life, and you use this sword to cut them out. That's what I'm saying. I have a list of questions here. Will they reach out? What are their future actions? What's their biggest regret regarding you? I'm going to dig a little deeper and get a few more questions answered before we move on to our next sign. But if you would like to get specific on any of these energies, you can always contact me for a personal reading. My email is in the description. It'll just be me reading for you, so it'll be extra accurate. It's a private video. I answer questions that you sent me in the email. If that interests you at all, it's all down there in the description. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button while you're down there. Why not? Okay. Your person is watching you on social media, just to confirm that for you. I'm not quite seeing that they're asking friends and family about you. That also is a huge possibility. But I'm getting, if they are, it's less in person and more through technology and social media. All right. Forgive me if I ask the same question again, but sometimes I really want to get deep. So what do they want to say to you? What do they want to say? They want another chance with you. And this is actually coming from a very clear head of theirs. This is coming from their King of Swords side. Now, there is no gender in tarot, only energy, okay? This isn't coming from their heart. It's coming from their head. They know that you are the right choice. You are the logical choice for them. They want to, it's a go. Pass go, collect $200. The Fool, the Four of Wands. Your person could ask you to marry them out of fear of losing you, right? Or want to level up the connection, move in together, start a whole new situation. I know some of you like to freak out when I mention marriage, but it's your life. You have free will. You can redirect your energy. All right, I got to move on to the next sign, but we have the Sun and the Magician coming out. There's a little bit more magic still left in this situation, okay? I do think that they are coming back around if they're not already. I could read more about this. There's still more messages coming out, but I've got to move on to the next sign. Like I said, if you want to get specific on your situation, you can contact me for a personal reading. Email is in the description. If you'd like to support the channel, all that business is down there as well. Go ahead and comment and let me know if you even want to let this person back in. Hit that like button while you're down there and subscribe. What the hell? It's always a pleasure to connect with you and your energy. Also, I have the hype button now. Go ahead and slap that hype button. How fun. Let's see what that does. Okay. I could talk to you all day, but I've got to move on to Gemini. Okay, let's see. Typing my timestamps down. Typing my timestamps. Okay. So if you are dealing with a Gemini or you are a cross watcher, let's look into your person's energy. How do they feel? How are they viewing you? What they would like to say to you? So your person feels like they want to offer an opportunity to you, okay? They want to start out small, right? Like friendly, like let's go on a date, let's hang out, let's do a thing. It doesn't have to be romantic. We can just kind of see where things are. You, on the other hand, you might as well be a million miles away. Mentally, spiritually, energetically, at least. What's going on? Sound off in the comments. Let me know. This is quite the peculiar read. What they'd like to say to you is that they love you, right? But it's a mature love. It's not like a naive, fun, page or night kind of love. It's like, I'll let you go if I have to, love, because I just want you to be happy and I would never want you to be in a toxic connection. Your person's very emotionally mature, the individual you are dealing with. Very stressed. Very stressed. If you're wondering if this person's going to try and contact you, yeah. And they might try to do so on social media or through texting. But they're very, very burdened. It's like eating away at them. Help me release this load. For some of you, they could be looking for that as well. I try and keep these reads PG-13, but one of your person's love language, whether you know this or not, a large part of this person's love language is physical touch and connection. If you sleep with this person, that's a wrap. It's a wrap. You better make sure that you want a relationship when this person comes back, because they're going to be looking good. You're going to be looking great. They're going to be drooling all over you, trying to turn on the charm. Are you going to go for this? Sound off in the comments. Are you going for this? Okay. Let's see. How do they think you feel? How do they think you feel? They think you are, done. Done. I think that they are viewing you quite correctly. Yeah. They are viewing you quite correctly. They think that you think that they stabbed you in the back, that they betrayed you, and that they sabotaged the connection. They believe that you are under the impression that they sabotaged the connection, which I'm thinking could be the truth. Because why would they think that, right? The fact that they're thinking that you feel this way lets me know, right? If they thought you didn't care at all, that would show up. What did they do? Six of Cups, they're going to try and come back around. They're being depicted by the Queen of Pentacles. No gender in tarot, only energy. You could be dealing with an earth sign or someone with heavy earth placements, or just right now in this time period, they are radiating earth-like qualities. Your person could be a parent. That's just for some of you. Take what resonates. Okay. Very interesting. So I'm actually going to keep digging in. I have a whole list of questions here. We want to know, will they reach out? What are their future actions? What's their biggest regret? Is there someone else in their energy that they're dealing with? I could ask all these questions. If you'd like to get more specific messages for your situation, where it's just me reading for you, you can contact me for a personal reading. My email and all the instructions are in the description. You just send me your questions, and I send you a video giving you clear, raw, unedited clarity. Okay? So, what secrets have they hidden from you? What secrets have they hidden? For some of you, they had more money than they let on. For others of you, they were hiding this as a surprise. Something you may not have been aware of, though, from feeling as betrayed as you felt, I'm sure you probably are aware of it. This individual wanted to potentially marry you. I know people like to freak out when I mention marriage, but it's your life. You control it. I'm just reading energy here. Don't shoot the messenger. But your person wanted to marry you. They view you as a trophy, as someone gorgeous and beautiful and abundant. They felt like collecting you, if that makes sense. Okay. I'm gonna move on. I don't though. I really want to keep going. I'm getting so many more messages. If you want to find out whether this person is coming back in, when, what their intentions will be, if they're dealing with someone else, how they still feel about you, all that, you can contact me for a personal read. Email's in the description. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. It really helps. I have the hype button now. How fun is that? Go ahead and slap that hype button. Let's see what that does. Hit that like button, what the hell, and comment and let me know if you even want this person to come back through. Okay? It's always a pleasure to connect with you and your energy. Namaste. And let's move on to Cancer. Cancer. Ooh. I got my timestamp wrong. I'm trying to get my timestamps here, Cancer. Okay, I got it. My Krabby Patties. My Krabby Patties, my Cancerians. Your person. Ooh. Side note for you or the cross watcher, your person could be having some financial difficulties. Right now, the House of Cards could be falling down. I kind of want to get a little nosy. Your person could have been in a car accident, or they're okay. I'm seeing they're okay. But I'm seeing some kind of financial issue. Take what resonates. They could have lost some sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Asset, like a car or a house or their job. Take what resonates. That's just for some of you. All right, so let's start from the top. How does your person feel? How do they feel right now? How do they feel? Okay. How are they viewing you? How do they feel about you? What do they want to say to you? I'm just trying to get the story before I show you the cards, because your person... Okay. Your person... Don't shoot the messenger. I told you these messages were gonna be raw today. I was gonna keep it real. Okay? See how that goes. Your person could be trying to reach out to other people from their past. This could also be you. All right? Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just reading cards. If you want to get more specific on your own situation, you can hit me up for a personal reading. My email and all the instructions are in the description below. But right now I'm seeing that your person is, I don't want to quite use the word desperate, but they're feeling motivated. They're in hermit mode. They're viewing your connection as over. They're viewing they're viewing you as moving on, and better off. They are under the impression that you are actually happier, more abundant, and better off without them, which probably isn't untrue. Let's see. What do they want to say to you? They want to say the Three of Swords. They are heartbroken about the situation. That Three of Swords is interesting. Do they still want to come into contact with you? Let's find that out. I'm wondering if they want to come back around. I think I'm starting to see. Okay. So I needed so much clarity at the beginning because I was confused, because your person was showing conflicting energies. I was under the impression that the first card out, how do they feel, was the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, right? And then Ace of Cups, Six of Cups. They're like happy and feel like their wishes are being fulfilled because they're starting something new with something from the past, or they're ready to start something new with something from the past. And it is you, okay? For others of you, it's other people. They're trying to get whatever they can, specifically so that they can make you jealous, okay? If your person is trying to date other people, they're trying to make you jealous because they have not moved on. Their feelings for you is still the Three of Swords. Your person has not moved on. The Devil wanted to come out with the Queen of Wands. There is no gender in tarot, only energy. Remember that. Your person is obsessed with you. Okay? Obsessed. They have a bit of a controlling kind of energy coming off of them. I don't want to quite say narcissist, but it's... Sound off in the comments if this resonates, but your person almost feels like they own you, or they have some kind of right to you, or that they've invested so much energy into you that you're theirs, or something like that. And they're quite angry. They're thinking that you're beautiful. They're thinking you're attractive. They miss your body. There's a lot of sexual chemistry. We have King and Queen of Wands here. No gender in tarot. This can be same sex, opposite. Take what resonates. I'm thinking you had if you don't feel like you had sexual chemistry, your person at least feels that way. Your person was liking it. Okay, I told you these messages were gonna be real and raw. I'm not gonna sugarcoat. Okay. All right. Let's see. I have to move on to the next sign soon. I'm gonna answer one more question. Some other questions I could answer would be: will they reach back out? What are their future actions towards you? What's their biggest regret regarding you? All that info. If you want to get more specific into your energy, my email's in the description for that personal reading. All the instructions are down there as well. You email me your questions. I send you a private video back, getting very specific. It should resonate a whole lot more because it's just me reading for you and not tons of people on the interwebs. Okay? Your person is angry. It's so funny, and you could resonate with the Gemini read as well, but your person is feeling. In the Gemini read, they were viewing their person as feeling stabbed in the back, feeling betrayed, feeling sabotaged, and now it's reversed. Now that's how they're feeling, how you've made them feel, how they feel, right? Your person was wanting you to simp. They wanted you to call first. They wanted you to apologize first. They wanted all that, okay? Okay, I'm going to move on, even though I want to get more nosy into all this. We're going to move on to Leo. Leo. All right, Leo. We are going to get really raw in these readings. We are going to not sugarcoat the cards. We're going to say whatever comes out. Three of Swords right off the bat, Leo. Your person is feeling sad. The fact that wanted to shoot out so quickly, and with the Tower at the bottom of the deck, that lets me know that your person is very eager to communicate with you. I don't know. Sound off in the comments. I don't know if there's no contact right now. I haven't seen that quite yet. But I'm getting like a sad, desperate kind of energy where they're in this perpetual pain and sorrow. They could be crying over you. Okay, let's back it on up. Back it on up. Do. How do they feel about Leo? How do they feel? Or Crosswatcher. Crosswatchers are welcome. The Moon. They don't know how you feel. I think there's no contact. They're very confused on how you're feeling and what your energy is. How are they viewing you? They're viewing you as burdened. Like things were just too much. It was just too much. Very interesting. We have the Tower at the bottom of the deck. Whatever safe space you built together has come crumbling down. A large part of the issues here was some kind of secret. Some kind of secret and deception. Okay? What was this secret? What was this deception? What was the secret here? Oh. There could have been someone else involved, I'm not going to lie. For some of you, there could have been someone else involved. For others of you, maybe this individual worked too much or didn't make enough time for you. So, messages from the future. Your person may reach out and apologize and be very honest with you and reveal these hidden truths. But this will take time. It may take a considerable amount of time. If you ever want to get specific on your situation, you can contact me for a personal reading. My email is in the description. You just email me your questions and I send you a private video back. We get very clear, very concise clarity. Okay, we'll ask questions like when will they reach out, what their intentions will be, etc. Okay. All right, let's see. Your person is watching you, or trying to at least, on social media. There's something about work. So I'll leave that up to your own interpretation. But there's some kind of project. This could involve jobs and work. That could be a big issue in the connection. Maybe this person works too much, or maybe they work far away. For some of you, this person lost their job. And now, I don't want to say they're a deadbeat, but they're soul searching. Okay? All right. Let's see. I'm going to ask one more question. So, wow, all major arcana. Your person, these are raw messages. Remember that. Your person misses your body. They had a lot of sexual chemistry with you. And if you don't think so, this person does. One thing that really stands out here is that your person is kind of obsessed with you. We have the devil. We have the Empress and the Lovers. The Hanged Man. All major arcana, that's a big deal. Whenever all this major arcana, or 3 or more major arcana come out in a row, it signifies a powerful situation, a very prominent situation. The person you're dealing with, I can just say, they could stalk you at some point. They could appear at your job, drive by your job or your house, stalk you on social media. They missed your body. If you guys were to meet up, they're going to try and get into those pants, get into them jeans. They're viewing you as the Empress. Now, there is no gender in tarot, so take what resonates, but the Empress is simply a bad bitch. Can I say that on YouTube? I'll have to Google that. I just got monetized like last night. So we're trying to keep it PG-13, but they're viewing you as a baddie, okay? You look good, you smell good, you're smart, you're beautiful. Your person, oh, this is so specific. Your person could have a fetish for you, whether you have a big whatever, or whether it's your skin color or your eye color or the weight you have in your body or specific body parts. Or maybe you just indulged this person in their kinks. They're missing that. They're missing you. There's some specific niche that you helped this person fulfill. And you see that? That's how you make them feel. Now, there is no gender in tarot, but if that's not them, then that's them. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, moving on. Okay, I gotta move on to Virgo now, but if you want to get more specific into that energy, hit me up for that personal reading. Emails in the description. You send me your email me your questions. I send you a private video back. It's a good time. I have the hype button now. Go ahead and slap that hype button for me. I'd really appreciate it. Go ahead and comment and let me know if you want this person to come back through, right? Hit that subscribe button while you're down there for me. It really helps. And slap the like button. What the hell? All right. If you'd like to support the channel, help support the channel, all that information is in the description below as well. Everything there goes to help the channel. New cards, lighting, etc. He's so cute. All right. I think I said all the things. Moving on to Virgo. So that's, I'm putting in my timestamps. Okay, Virgo. So if you're dealing with a Virgo or you're a cross watcher, how does your person feel about you? Your person is wishing for contact. There could be no contact, but I'm really seeing is there is a stalemate. Someone, if not both, are refusing to make a choice, a decision, right? I think this decision is, will I or won't I? Not necessarily will I or won't I get back with them, but will I or won't I reach back out to them? 8 of Wands, 3 of Wands. In order for one or both parties to move towards each other, a decision has to be made. You have to visualize what it is exactly you want, or your person does. Let's look into that. Your person is coming up as, wow, very interesting. Spirit, just got a notification. Your person is coming up as the Prince of Wands, the Knight of Wands. I don't know how I feel about that energy. It's very F-boy energy, F-boy or F-girl energy. But we'll see. Let's not count them out just yet. Okay. So how are they viewing you? How do they think you feel? How are they viewing you? They're viewing you as the Emperor. There is no gender in tarot, only energy. But they're viewing you as someone who is in their power, who knows, respects, and loves themselves. You scoff at the notion of putting up with anything that's not aligned with your energy, or anyone or anything that doesn't value or respect you. Okay? 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. There's love here. There's something here. Your person is feeling like they invested so much in this connection. That's the main thing that's eating away at them. They are they're losing sleep. They could have cried. They're very stressed out. They're biting their nails. They're pulling their hair. Okay? They're trying to be strong. If they haven't come through yet, if you're dealing with someone who hasn't reached out yet, they are really holding themselves back. They have been restraining themselves. Confirmation from Spirit to you that your person is holding back. All right, let's see. Are they hiding any secrets? Are they hiding any secrets? Nothing too crazy. Nothing that's really any of your business anyway, if there's like no contact and it's over or whatever, but something to do with their job. They could be working on a side hustle, hoping that it turns out to be very prosperous for them, which it could be. But they're keeping it under wraps. Maybe they don't want people's energy leaking into something they're trying to focus on, something they're trying to birth. They're nurturing something, cultivating something. For example, there's like 2 people in my life that know I have this YouTube channel, right? So that's what secret they could be holding back. They have some kind of project, some kind of side hustle that is in the works. All right. Let's see. What would they say to you? What would they say? They don't want all the work and effort that they put into the connection to go to waste. I think it's time to educate this person that the knowledge that and the experience that they gained from this situation was not a waste, but whatever. All right, let's see. What else we got? How do they feel about you? How are they viewing you? Your person is watching you on social media, just FYI, if you were wondering. They are. They're viewing you as happy. I don't know what you've been posting or if you haven't been posting. They're viewing you as angry with them or upset with them. They're pretty sure that if you were to communicate, that you would give them a piece of your mind. Okay? If you would like to get specific on any of these energies where it's just me reading for you, my email is in the description. You can contact me for a personal reading. You send me your questions in the email. I send you a private video back responding. It should resonate completely, seeing as how it's not a bunch of people on the internet watching, it's just you. It's a fun time, and I do enjoy reading the responses from people who book personal readings with me. Okay, so I have a bunch of questions written down that I could ask, but I'm only going to answer one or two more questions because I have to move on to the next sign. Some questions I could ask: well, will they reach back out? What are their future actions? What are their biggest regrets in the connection? Is there someone else in their energy right now? Okay, so let's look at some advice in the connection. Is there any cards are talking? So give it some time for your person to heal. Any communication now would be shrouded in negativity and heartbreak. Okay. If you have been upset and in your bag lately, universe is letting you know that that is all going to change soon. You're going to wake up every day not sad, motivated. Something is coming for you very soon. This is kind of veering away from this X situation, but I have to let you know that for you specifically, something is coming for you that will distract you from all of this. You're going to be happy. You're going to be celebrating. You're going to be charismatic. You're going to be waking up every day, skipping, singing. I'm seeing you singing in the shower. I'm seeing you dancing in the kitchen, that kind of energy. Okay? I could keep going, and I want to, but I've got to move on to Libra. So, like I said, email's in the description for that personal reading if you're interested. I have the hype button now. How exciting is that? Go ahead and slap that hype button for me. Let's see what that does. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps. Comment. Let me know if you want this person coming back around in the first place. Hit that like button. What the hell? If you'd like to help support the channel, all that information's down below. PayPal and Amazon wishlist. Everything there goes to help the channel. All right. Love and light. Always a pleasure to connect with you and your energy. And we are moving on to Libra. So what is that? Timestamps. I'm getting my timestamps in, Libra. Okay. I got it. All right. I got it. I don't know why that was so difficult for me. Libra. Person, Aquarius dealing with a Libra or cross watcher. Five of Cups. First card out. Aquarius or Libra cross watcher. Your person's sad. They've also cried over you. I don't know if you were aware of that, but they've shed some tears because of the connection. Your person feels like they've invested too much into the situation to stop now, and they are going to actively invest in the connection. Very interesting. Very specific messages. Somehow this person is going to continue to actively invest in the situation. I don't know. They could be paying, they could have agreed to pay some bill that they're going to continue to pay. They could have agreed to babysit or watch a dog, or this is just a bunch of examples. You know your situation. They've invested in you, and some way, somehow, they are going to continue to be generous with you. All right? Tell me about this Knight of Wands. I want to know why your person is coming up as the Knight of Wands. Death. These are going to be very brutally honest messages, by the way. Your person, though they're still very sad, they miss you, they have not let go of the connection just yet. Something they've been doing to cope is getting themselves out there, if that makes sense. They could have hit up exes or people from their past, or there's just a small chance that your person could be, one of their love languages could be physical contact and touch. So one way they could be self-medicating is by getting on with a freaky sneaky. Now, take what resonates. This could be you. People sleep with their exes all the time. Hey, these were honest messages. If your person has not done this, they're either wanting to or are very soon to. They still have a lot of love for you, though. 10 of Cups and the Fool. If you were to say jump, this person would say how high. Okay? If you were to say, let's see, how would this person... They know it wouldn't be a cakewalk. They know an argument is needed or a conversation is needed. They know there would be a lot of burdens. They know that the situation is tricky and difficult for sure, but they are still willing to take action. There's still a go. Okay? All right. Let's get back to the list of questions. Those were just some messages from Spirit coming out. Okay. Let's start from the top. How do they feel right now? They're visualizing from the future. For the future, they're visualizing. They're asking themselves, what do they want? And then where do they see themselves in the future? How do they feel about you? They're trying to keep a clear head, but they're optimistic about the situation. Any secrets that they're keeping from you? Any secrets that they're keeping from you? Your person is very stressed out about some kind of situation involving documents. They could be stressed out about a divorce. They could be stressed out about a job, about a lawsuit, about a contract. Take what resonates. If it requires a paper to be signed, they're stressed out about it. They don't want you to know this, though. They don't want you to know that for some reason. How are they viewing you? Very interesting. They're viewing you, take what resonates, as almost psychic. They're viewing you as someone who they feel like you can see their heart. When they think about you and they ask themselves, do they know what I'm going through? Do they know how I feel? La 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 la. They're viewing you as someone with the intuitive intelligence to detect how they are feeling and how they were doing. I do not believe that your person is stalking you on social media. Do you have them blocked or what? You're like the first sign that I was able to confirm that your person wasn't stalking you on social media. Let's ask. That doesn't mean that they're not asking friends and family about you, though. No. So your person is very busy. They're still dealing with all the emotions and the situation and everything, but take what resonates. Your person could be a boss, a manager, a CEO. They could be a parent. They could own their own business. Whatever it is, they're kind of busy. So they're keeping themselves busy. They're manifesting. They're visualizing for the future. Okay. So some other questions that I have on my list here are, will they reach out? What will be the final outcome? What are their future actions? What's their biggest regret regarding you? Is there someone else in the situation, in the connection? If you would like answers to a lot of those questions or to get specific on your situation, you can contact me for a personal reading. My email is in the description, as well as all the instructions. You just send me your questions, and I send you a private video where we really get in depth and you receive some clarity. It's just one-on-one, so it should resonate very well. What do they want to say to you? What do they want to say? What do they want to say? Very interesting. Your person just wants to talk. I'm not even seeing that they want to say anything in particular. It's almost like a sigh of relief. Regardless if they feel like it's their fault or not, the first thing that they would probably say is, I'm sorry. They would ask you, they're going to approach you ooey gooey, soft and chewy. How are you? Are you okay? How is so-and-so? How's the fam? What have you been up to? Do you need anything? Can I help? I'm here for you. I've been thinking about you. I'm glad we reached out, or you know the tea. All right. I have to move on to the next sign. Like I said, if you want to get specific on your situation, whether you are a cross watcher or not, you can contact me for a personal reading. Email is in the description. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. It really helps. Comment. Let me know, do you want this person coming back around at all? I have the hype button now, which is fun. Go ahead and slap that. Let's see what that does. All right. If you want to support the channel at all that's down there in the description. Everything in the Amazon wish list or PayPal goes to help the channel grow. Slap that like button too. What the hell? I think I've said all the things. I never want to stop. I always want to keep going. I love being nosy. Always a pleasure to read for you and your energy. Namaste. And we are going to move on to Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay, let's see. Scorpio. My sister is a Scorpio. I'm getting my timestamps in there, Scorpio. Because it's the future and ain't nobody got time to be skipping through videos. Okay. Scorpio. Or a cross watcher. So, an Aquarius dealing with a Scorpio or a cross watcher. Your person is feeling very, very burdened. Very burdened. They have a huge weight weighing them down. They're finding it hard to stay motivated. They're finding it hard to complete everyday tasks. Your person is like at work, depressed. They're not looking too hot either. They may have let themselves go just a tinge. They ain't happy. Oh, you see? They're not a happy camper. All right? They could want to like fight you. With their words. They want to have an argument. They're also feeling like the argument is what is necessary to gain some kind of closure or move on. So let's start from the top. How do they feel right now? How do they feel? They feel 6 of Cups. They're missing you. They do. They miss you. They're reminiscing about the good old days, about the good times. They're thinking of you. All right. Two of Cups in the Tower. You were once their safe space. And I don't think you are anymore. And that makes them very unhappy. How do they feel about you? So that was how do they feel right now. Let's ask how do they feel about you specifically. How do they feel about you specifically? Cards are flying today. The Moon. Very mysterious. Your person, is there no contact? Because your person is viewing you as a mystery. They have no clue. They have no contact to your energy or your thoughts or your emotions. I see that you could be taking care of yourself in this time. Trying to nurture yourself, which is great. It's wonderful. I gotta stop doing that. I hate saying Elon Musk does it. I was just watching an interview. He had all of Congress at SpaceX, and I was like, "Your PR hasn't trained you not to say but I hate it every time I hear myself say it in a video. But anyway, I see you're taking care of yourself. Your mental health. I'm seeing you like taking baths and eating whatever the hell you want. All right, moving on. What secrets are they keeping from you? That they miss you? Do you know that? Have they told you that? Is that really a secret they're keeping from you? Seems like a weird secret to keep from someone. They miss you. Oh, I see. They love you very, very deeply. And the absence of this connection is actually causing a physiological response in this person. There are very rare symptoms where some people who, when they experience stress, their heart actually starts to hurt and they can actually have heart issues and it can shorten their lifespan. Many animals, such as birds, lovebirds, colorful birds, can actually die from heart issues or stress related issues when they lose their mates. Oh, there goes that again. Let's see. Your person is having a heavy heart. They could have headaches. They could have nausea, low energy. Their body is heavy. And they want to keep that from you. I don't think they want you to know how heavily affected they are from this. I'm getting some of you could be under the impression, there's no way. Yeah, right. This person doesn't feel that way. They don't care. Yes, they do. Yeah, they do. And that could be why they're keeping that from you. Their whole vibe and their whole energy could have tried to set you up to feel that way. Two of Swords. Blocked energy. The energy can't flow. Someone's got to make the call. Okay, hold on. All right. I'm going to answer one more question because I've got to move on to the next sign. If you want to get specific at all in this energy, to where it's me just reading for you, you can contact me for a personal reading. My email is in the description. You just send me your questions and I send you a private video back giving you clarity and raw, unedited answers. All right? Okay. Some other questions I have here are, will they reach back out? What will be the final outcome? What are their future actions? What's their biggest regret regarding you and the connection? Is there someone else? Things like that. I'm not seeing that they're stalking your social media. What do they want to say? What do they want to say? They don't want to tell you. I was expecting to see, oh, I miss you. Oh, I hate you. Something. But what I'm really seeing is they simply want to tell you how they are feeling. If you were to ask them what's going on, they'd be like, so this isn't really what they would say to you. This is what they want to say to you, if that makes sense. It's the things that they would say to you if it weren't for their ego, if it weren't for them opening the floodgates for them to be hurt more. You know what I mean? This is what they would say to you if they could. They're losing sleep. All right? They are actively trying to move on, to move past this because they're hurting so much. They feel like it's the smart thing to do, right? But at the same time, I'm actually getting that this moving on energy is a manipulation tactic. Yeah, they're trying to move on, but in the small hopes that you'll chase after them, okay? They want you to chase after them. They want you to give them reciprocity. They're coming up the Knight of Cups. There's no gender in tarot, only energy. But they could go both ways. If you really want to find out this person's intentions, contact me for that personal reading, but they're game, they're down. But I think they need to know that you're down as well. All right. Whew. Go ahead and comment and let me know if you want this person to come through at all, if you're interested. Subscribe, it really helps. Hit that like button while you're down there. What the hell? I have the hype button now, which is pretty cool. Slap that hype button for me. If you would like to help to support the channel, all that's down in the description below. Everything there goes to help the channel grow. Did that rhyme? All right, I think I said all the things. Always a pleasure to connect with you and your energy. Namaste. Feel free to check out some of my other videos that could resonate with your other astrological placements or any other astrological placements in this video now. It's going to be time-stamped. Your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, or cross-watcher. And they should resonate. Okay, let's see. We're leaving Scorpio and moving on to Sagittarius. Okay, let's see. We're doing the thing. Oh no. Okay, did I do that right? Yes, I think so. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, an Aquarius dealing with a Sagittarius or a cross watcher. First card out to describe your person. This tells me that there is about a 50-50 chance that they will come back around in the future. The Knight of Pentacles, he's a slow mover. He's a slow mover. Okay, he might not come in at all. Let's find out. All right, I've got a list of questions here. How do they feel right now? Not about you. That's the next question, but how do they feel right now? Sorry, that was annoying. How are they feeling right now? Come on, talk to me. A lot of earth placements. You could be dealing with someone with heavy earth placements in their chart, or they're just radiating earth-like energy right now. We have the Three of Pentacles coming out to describe how they're feeling. I see. Your person, these are raw, unfiltered messages. I'm going to keep it real. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Your person is trying to be head over heart. They're trying to be smart about the situation. Okay? I'm seeing that we're going to dig deep. And I'm seeing that they are feeling some deep feelings here, but they're trying to be above it. Your person is, long story short, they're trying to visualize for their future. They're being smart. You know, I'm not necessarily seeing that they've put their life on pause, that they're trying to continue to come up. This could be for a lot of reasons. We could see it could be to make you jealous, or so that their ducks are in a row for when you come back, or maybe they just never cared to begin with. Anyway, the sun. So your person is actually very pleased with their progress right now. Okay? All right. How do they feel about you? Now, let's get to the nitty gritty. How are they feeling about Aquarius? Oh, you're going to make me work for it. Okay. So, this whole reading, for all the signs I've been doing, the cards have been flying all over the room. And now they're not. Your person, King of Swords, they're holding on to their energy. Which lets me know that they have to be feeling something, or else they would just be letting the thoughts flow. They'd be letting the energy flow, right? It's like some kind of defense mechanism. I don't know how I'm feeling about your person's vibe. I'm seeing them partying. I'm seeing them drinking. I'm seeing them entertaining other people. All right, how are they feeling about you? How are they feeling about you? Oh, okay, that's sweet. Okay, here we go. We're about to keep it real. We're about to let you know. So these cards wanted to come back out. Death as well. Your person is on a path, some kind of karmic spiritual path. Your person is very intelligent. I've never had a reading like this. Your person is very smart, and I'm going to get to you in a second. They actually have a lot of love for you, and they have hope. But I kind of want to convey this person's energy before we move on to that. Your person thinks that whatever situation that you are in was meant to be, was part of your karmic destiny. You guys taught each other a lot, and the connection wasn't a waste of time. They truly believe that if it's meant to be, you will come back to them. This is how they are viewing you. Queen of Cups, Two of Cups. They're viewing you as someone very emotionally mature with a lot of love. You two have a good connection. You care about each other. You vibe. They're hoping that you come back around in their future. They are aware that it could take some time, though, and they are willing to wait with this Temperance card here. We have the Strength card coming out. Your person, especially with this Nine of Swords here, is using a lot of their inner strength and their inner power to fight their urges and desires. They're trying to be responsible. They're trying to be smart. They're trying to be mature. All right. Let's see, where are we at? Where are we at? Okay. I'm not seeing that they're stalking you on social media. What do they want to say to Aquarius or Crosswatcher? Ooh. They want to say it's over. They feel like it's so strange. I see. They're angry. This whole thing isn't just 100% about them being mature and just letting some time pass. They're angry. They are conflicted. They want to come back. Knight of Pentacles. They're being so slow, no movement, yet they want it. Do they want you to come back, to come towards them? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They want you to come back to them. They want you to say sorry. They want you to voice your faults. All the things. Okay. I got to move on. If you want to get more specific into your situation, you can contact me for a personal reading. My email is in the description. You email me your questions. I send you a private reading back. It's just one-on-one, so you'll get clarity. The reading should resonate more so than a video, a general reading for the masses. To find out some of these other questions, will they reach out? What's the final outcome? What are their future actions? What's their biggest regret in the connection? Is there someone else in the energy? We can find out all those things. All right. All right. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. It really helps. Comment down below. Do you even want this person to come back into your energy? Go ahead and hit that like button. What the hell? I have the hype button now as well, which is exciting. Go ahead and slap that hype button. Let's see what that does. If you'd like to support the channel at all that's down in the description. Everything there, Amazon wishlist, PayPal, all goes to help the channel grow. It's always a pleasure to connect with you and your energy. Feel free to check out any of your other astrological placements in the video or on my channel in general. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, and Crosswatcher. I think I said all the things. Namaste, good luck. And let's move on to Capricorn. So let's see. I'm getting in the timestamps here. Capricorn. All right. What is that? Okay. There we go. Capricorn. I got your timestamps here. And let's see how your person feels. Okay. So this is an Aquarius dealing with a Capricorn or a Crosswatcher. So Capricorn dealing with Aquarius. Or any of your other astrological placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury. Ooh. So the first question is going to be how your person feels right now. It's not how they feel about you. That's question number 2. It's how are they feeling right now. So your person is kind of all over the place. They've taken a step back, right? But the universe has given them an opportunity. Some kind of opportunity. And they're wanting to take you into this new opportunity with them. Okay? They're viewing you in the connection as kind of going their separate ways or being in turmoil but they're not wanting to they're still wanting to invest in the connection. They're still wanting to be generous with you. Okay. So let's ask, how do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? 5 of Cups. Sadness, tears, crying, depression, anxiety. Your person has cried for you, whether you know that or not. They've spent some time in bed, maybe longer than they should have. How do they feel about you? You were their safe space, and now their safe space is gone, but they're still wanting to fight for it. They're not trying to let go of it just yet. You are so cute. You're so cute. My puppy. Okay. You're also a mystery to them. They're viewing you as the moon. So I don't know if there's no contact or what's going on, but they're having a hard time deciphering your emotions. Okay? Are they hiding any secrets? Any secrets being hidden? A secret they're hiding from you is how angry they are. But I don't think they want you to know that, because I don't think they want to scare you off, or they know that you are just as angry. There's also an energy of them having a lot of restraint. Your person has, like, I don't want to say abandonment issues, but they shut down. They're trying their best to not let their emotions run wild. They're trying their best to be head over heart. They're trying their best to transition into a more peaceful time in their life. As of right now, they currently do have hopes for reuniting in the connection, but that could change with the Knight of Pentacles. Never trust the Knight of Pentacles. Sometimes he is so slow, he changes his mind and refuses to show up. The Knight of Pentacles, only mess with the Knight of Pentacles when he has already shown up. When the reading is saying, it took a while, but now he's here, right? Your energy, on the other hand, is coming off as incredible. Whoa. This is your aura right now. That's your aura. You're beautiful. You smell good. You look good. You're ready for new things, new opportunities. You're taking care of yourself. And you're attracting someone new. But this isn't about new people. This is about your past person, okay? All right. I got to move on to the next sign soon. I'm going to answer one more question. If you want to get specific on any of these energies, you can contact me for a personal reading. My email is in the description. I'll just be reading for you, so it should resonate a whole lot more than me reading for all the people on the interwebs. You send me your questions, and I send you a private video back answering them. You'll get clarity and the truth in under 24 hours. And I love connecting with you. It's always fun. And I help guiding people and helping people. I actually gave one of my best personal readings the other day. the cards were screaming money. They wouldn't shut up about money. I was like, you better watch out, because I don't know if you're going to get win the lottery or become famous or win a lawsuit, but oof. Anyway, let's see. Some questions I have here. Will they reach out? What is their final outcome? What are their future actions towards you? What's their biggest regret? Is there someone else in their energy? What do they want to say? What do they want to say? They miss you, the way you used to take care of them. They miss how you used to, they recognize now how much you love them and how you took care of them. Also, your person undervalued you, as in, I don't know if you're a bit bougie or if you have high standards or you take care of yourself or whatever, but your person is now seeing your value, your quality, right? If they, I don't know, it's a very specific message. It's like, an example would be like, oh, what's for dinner? And they're like, oh, there's some leftovers in the fridge. And you're like, it doesn't look or smell that good. I'm not eating that. Sorry. And they'd be like, oh, you're so like stuck up. You're so bougie. Like, get over yourself. And apply that to any situation at all where you're kind of like, oh, that doesn't really align with my energy. I'm not with that. And they're kind of like, whatever. Now they're understanding why. They're understanding why. They now know that you were that way because that was the energy. That was your worth. That was who you are. And you're allowed to have boundaries. And this person, it's like a double whammy. Now they're seeing how much they devalidated themselves through devalidating you. You were with this person because at the time your energies matched. But they didn't hold up their end of the values. Anyway, very specific message. All right, I gotta move on, but thank you so much for watching. Feel free to check out your other astrological placements in this video or on the channel in general. Your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, and cross watcher. You may resonate with Gemini. You may resonate with Virgo in this video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. It really helps. Comment down below. Let me know. Do you even want this person coming back around? Okay. Go ahead and hit that like button. What the hell? I also have the hype button now too, which is exciting. Help me out. Slap that hype button. And I hope I see you in a personal reading. All right. If you'd like to help support the channel, all that's down there below. Everything there, like the Amazon wish list, goes to help the channel grow. Always a pleasure to connect with you and your energy. Namaste. Let's move on to the star of the video, Aquarius. So, Aquarius, I'm just getting your timestamp in here. Let's see, we'll do a little bit of that. How about that? All right. Aquarius. Aquarius. The star of the video, Aquarius. Let's see. The person you're dealing with. So this is an Aquarius dealing with an Aquarius or cross-watcher, which doesn't make any sense. A cross-watcher would still be an Aquarius dealing with an Aquarius, right? I don't know. I'm so confused now. Anyway, death is the first card that wanted to come out, Aquarius. Ooh, 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Aquarius, what's going on? Okay, well, I see how you're doing. So many messages. So Aquarius, I'm seeing your energy. Now, there is no gender in tarot, only energy. But what this tells me is that you're a baddie. I just got monetized last night. So I need to kind of like do some research in what I can and can't say. But you're a bad bee. Can I say the B word on YouTube? I feel like I hear people say the craziest things on this website. But I ain't gonna be the one to get demonetized. We're gonna look into it. Anyway, you're a baddie, Aquarius. You look good, you smell good, you're smart. I'm seeing you've been hurt recently. The Queen of Swords, she uses this sword to cut out all the toxic, negative energy in her life. But there's also, and I love this deviant, defiant, optimistic kind of energy radiating from you. It's almost like a little bit of ego, which I'm liking. Yeah, I was hurt. Yeah, they did this. Yeah, they did that. And I'm mad about it. And I'm hurt. And I'm sad or whatever. But that doesn't mess with the plans. I'm still going to be happy. I'm still going to get paid. I'm still going to find the love of my life. All these things. I literally see you just like skipping along. Or maybe that's how you're trying to play it up. You're trying to be in that energy, which I like. Long story short, who did the queen cut out? The queen cut out a king. Now, there is no gender in tarot. Remember that. This could be same sex, opposite. Take what resonates. Your person could be financially stable. They could own their business, be a supervisor, manager, DM, GM, CEO. They could own their own business or side hustle. Take what resonates. But right now, they're coming off as someone who is very professional and handles business. They could be a parent as well. That's just for some of you. Take what resonates. All right. I've got a list of questions here. How do they feel about you? Now, no, I'm sorry. How do they feel? The second question is, how do they feel about you? So how are they feeling right now? They are feeling quite devastated. All right. And they've taken a bit of a break, a bit of a step back to kind of relax and gain some mental clarity. What they're really, really seeking right now in this time is mental clarity. I'm getting a few other messages about this individual, but I'm not going to say. If you want to get super nosy, email me for a personal reading. My email is in the description. It'll just be one-on-one. You send me your questions in the email. I send you a private video reading back answering them. Okay. How do they feel about you? All the instructions to that private reading are in the description as well. They think you're hot, if you didn't know that. They think you're very attractive. I hate saying Very specific messages. I'm keeping it super real, super raw. I'm not holding anything back. Your person has a huge sexual attraction to you. And that's like the first thing on their mind. I'm just going to be honest. It could be their love language. But one of the first things they're going to want to do when they get with you and they smell the like blood in the water, they come in for that ass. Okay, male or female. But you probably already knew that. Also, they have this weird psychic feeling. You know, the high priestess did come out. They have this weird feeling that you're going to come back around. So what are they doing to prepare for that? They're making that money. So I did see the Nine of Pentacles. Your person is viewing you as a high value person. I might have mentioned that already. They're viewing you as a high value individual. You look good, you smell good, excuse me, you take care of yourself. Anything that they feel like that they've done in the past, they want to make up for it by spoiling you, basically. I think they want to give you no choice but to come back to them. You know, like you're the smartest choice for them. They want to become your best option. We have the star that wanted to show up as well. They're hoping for this. Their ultimate dream right now in this era in their life is that you will come back to them. Okay. This video is getting really long. And I'm going to have to move on to the last sign. I'm going to ask one more question. Some questions I have here are, will they reach out? What is their final, what's the final outcome? What are their future actions? What's the biggest regret in the connection? Is there someone else in their energy? That kind of stuff. What do they want to say to you? What do they want to say? Is that so? Okay. So your person wants to tell you that they know you've been through a lot and that things are confusing right now. And there might not even be contact with this individual right now. Okay? But they are viewing you as the Empress. You're out of their league, and they know it. Even if they make more money than you, everything else you bring to the table far surpasses that. Don't ever let this person or anyone tell you or make you feel otherwise, because you bring so much to the table. Remember that this energy, you're not only attractive, but you're loving and you're kind and you're intelligent. People will pay an arm and a leg for that energy. Not saying it's for sale, just saying energy reacts to energy. Energy matches energy, right? If you're a baddie, you're just going to attract people who are going to reciprocate that energy. Anyway, you're this person's trophy. You are their best option. They aren't giving up on you. They don't want to regret it for the rest of their life. They don't want to regret letting you slip, right? If their friends or family or colleagues or whoever saw you, and this is just a message for some of you, they don't want to be embarrassed that they lost you, okay? Even if this was your fault, they don't care. All right, I'm going to move on to the last sign, but Aquarius, you know I love you. If you're at all curious to why I do so many Aquarius reads, it's because the algorithm favors my Aquarius videos. My other videos get like no views, and my Aquarius videos get all the views. So this is my attempt, per the request of AI, mind you, is my attempt to branch out to all the signs. AI was like, you know, do Aquarius versus all the other signs, and then slowly try and bring in all those other signs. And also Aquarius, if you have any other astrological placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, make sure, and Mercury, and Cross Watcher, make sure to check those out in my channel. I do other sign readings. And the timestamps of this video, check out those other astrological placements as well. If you'd like to support the channel, all that's down below. Amazon wishlist, PayPal, it all goes to support the channel. Hit that hype button as well. It's new. I'm excited about it. Slap that subscribe button as well. And push the like button. What the hell? Triple whammy. All right. Sound off in the comments and let me know, do you even want this person back, right? Let me know how that comes in for you. All right, Aquarius, I think I said all the things. It's always a pleasure to connect with you and your energy. Thank you so much for being my channel's #1 subscriber, #1 viewer. Namaste, love and light. Look at that face. You're cute. I just can't sometimes. You can't even see the angle I have. Like a straight on angle. He's so cute. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Take care. Now, Pisces. Let's move on to Aquarius dealing with Pisces or crosswatcher. Pisces dealing with an Aquarius. Timestamp is, let's get this timestamp in here because it's the future. Ain't nobody got time to not have timestamps. It's hard. I can't see anything. Okay. Pisces. I think I did that right. Yay. Hey, how's it going, Pisces? Last but certainly not least, one of my good friends is a Pisces. So this is Aquarius dealing with a Pisces or Pisces dealing with Aquarius, whatever resonates. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury signs. Let's see. How does your person feel? This is an ex you're dealing with or a situationship, a no contact. They are feeling very burdened. Very burdened, okay? I've got some questions here, Pisces. How do they feel? Now, this isn't how they feel about you. That's question number 2. This is how are they currently feeling? So currently, Aquarius or crosswatcher, your person is working very hard on their abundance. Some opportunity, some side hustle, some career, they're leveling up somehow. Your person will be able to afford a lot very soon. A new house, a new car, a move. We have the world here. So everything will change for this person forever when they align themselves with this abundant energy. I'm sure a lot of people don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that my ex is getting money. Well, maybe they're coming back around to give you some of that coin, okay? Maybe you deserve it. All right. Wow. How do they feel about you? 9 of Cups. And this literally wanted to fly right back out when I put it back in the deck and shuffled. Your person, see, that was just spirit. Your person is working hard on their situation, their career, their job. Take what resonates. So that when you come back around to them, when you come back to them, they have leverage. They have something alluring, something that can get you to stay. And I'm not seeing a bunch of manipulation quite yet. I saw the King of Cups. Okay, as of right now, the energy is looking lighthearted. It's looking sincere. Cards that wanted to come out were the Lovers and the Knight of Pentacles. It could take some time for this individual to show back up, but they have not lost faith. They are under the impression that if they were to come back around, especially with this new coin, that you could be open to interacting with them. Okay. What do they want to say? What would they like to say? So your person, and this actually came out at the beginning of the reading, they're very excited about their recent manifestations. Did you used to talk about their dreams with them, their manifestations, what they were striving for? It's finally happening, and they're very happy and excited about it, and they felt like you would be too. they're still very burdened on the connection. They're losing sleep. The connection is actually physically weighing on their body, draining their energy. They're tired, they're exhausted. Maybe they're having headaches. Maybe they're having heart issues from all the stress. But the prospect of coming back around to you seems to be lingering here. Four of Wands. They're preparing for a celebration to level up. And I think that's with you. Or they're hoping that anyway. So I've got some other questions here. Will they reach out? What's the final outcome? What are their future actions? What's their biggest regret in the connection? Is there someone else in their energy that they're dealing with? I'm going to ask one more question, but if you want to get specific in any of these energies, you can contact me for a personal reading. My email is in the description. Stop. Silly dog. My email is in the description. You email me your questions and I send you a personal private video reading back. It's very clear, concise readings. It's just one-on-one instead of me reading for everyone on the interwebs, so it should resonate a whole lot more. Okay. I think you might be a little thirsty, so we're going to make our way downstairs soon. Let me ask one more question for you, Aquarius or Pisces cross-watcher. We have the Ten of Cups. There's a lot of love here, but also conflict in the situation. But the main theme is definitely love. For you, Pisces, out of all the readings, the chance for your person to return is the highest. Okay? You are this person's wish fulfillment. Your wish is my command. All right, I think that's all I have for you for now. I'm still getting so many more messages, but duty calls. Like I said, if you want to get more specific on this energy, you can contact me for a personal reading. Email is in the description. If you would like to help support the channel, all that information is down below. PayPal and Amazon wishlist all go to support the channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. It really helps. Comment down below. Let me know how the reading hit. And if you want this person to come back, hit that like button. Why not? Smash the hype button. That's new. Very excited about that. I think that's all the things. Thank you so much for watching my Aquarius and my cross watchers. Be sure to check out all your other astrological placements in the video: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. All right, I think I'm done. I just don't like to forget things. I am going to go live. I'm going to start going live soon, so keep an eye out for that. Won't that be fun? Okay. Love and light. Namaste. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.